hope you can hear me above the rain, but it's now the second day, which I have not had any time to update anything, so I thought I'd give you a bit of a recap. So I left Edinburgh yesterday and took a bus to Oban, which actually was delayed because of flooding, which is crazy because like it's literally been a heat wave and then suddenly the rain comes down and like everything's flooded. Like hello. But yes, ended up getting there and I stayed in a hostel, which meant that I ended up going out with some of the girls who were in my dorm. So we like kind of did a bit of an explore and then made pizza at home, well at the hostel, and then went out to the pub. So yes, ended up going to bed a lot later than I normally do, and then I had an early start today because I had to catch the ferry from Oban to Craignature, and then the bus from there to where I can then take the ferry over to Iona, which is where I am now. But I had no problems with all of that, so that was great. I'm hoping the rain doesn't get too heavy. My tent seems to be holding up really well, which I'm very glad about. I'm not looking forward to going out there though. But yes, and then I am staying at like a campsite, but it's like very much wild camping for today and tomorrow night. Anyway, so yes, the person who manages the site like took me like as a guide and tour for free today over to Columbus Bay, which was lovely. Yeah, that's kind of what we're up to, and then I just finished my book. A bit of an update on the book front because it's been a while since I think I put one up, but I've just finished Queen of Shadows, which means now I'm onto the tandem read. So I did download everything before I left, so it should be all okay, but I'm very excited to start the tandem read. Yeah, it's going to be a bit of a different book experience, but yes. Anyway, I think I'm going to go, I wanted to go have some dinner, but the rain. We have like a kitchen, toilet, and shower facilities here, so that's nice as well. A bit of glamping. Yes, I'm still going to eat dehydrated food though, because I planned it that way and it's easy. So yeah, that's kind of my plan. Hopefully the rain stops. Was going to maybe do sunset, but I just had a nap, so I was like, could actually do sunset because I was so tired. Because one of the girls in the hostel snored all night, and I was like, but yes, that's kind of the plan. Yeah, fingers crossed the rain stops. Okay, bit of an update. It's the next morning. We ended up having a really windy and rainy night, so it really tested out my tent, which worked really well, so that is great. But I am exploring Iona today, so I'm going to do kind of the north beaches and have a look in town and climb like the tallest peak in Iona, which is only like 100 meters, so I can show you, I can see it from here. But yeah, and then I'm thinking I might go watch the sunset tonight at one of the beaches that I've been told is really good to watch the sunset at. So I think that's my plan. Yeah, so it's just going to be a bit of a walk around the island day, which is lovely. Hopefully I can find some lunch somewhere, because I did not realize the convenience store closed on Sundays. But yeah, that's the peak that I was talking about. I fear I have peaked in life. Like, what do you mean? This is the freaking beach. If only it was a little bit warmer, and I could just like lie here all day. It's a bit cold though. I think I'm gonna brave the water maybe though. It just looks so inviting. And it's like got a little bit of wave, which I quite like, because it means it's a bit deeper. I feel like most beaches are very shallow, and I kind of hate going that far out. This looks perfect. I'm so happy. Anyway, I have gone to the Abbey this morning, and I did not realise that Young Scots cards, which is like what I have for like my bus travel, gets me like £1 entry into like all the historic sites in Scotland. So that's a win. So I think, yeah, that's great to know. So I got like a £1 entry and an audio guide. So that was lovely. I got to like learn a bit about all of like why the Abbey was built and like how Columbus had like involvement in it. And so yeah, and then I've just walked up to the north, and this is kind of the first of the beaches, and then there's one on the other side. I'm not sure what the other side's gonna look like, so I think I'm just gonna maybe have some here. I'm gonna have a snack first though. But oh my goodness, like hello, this is beautiful. And then I do want to climb like the hill today. So I don't know if I can like get up it from the other side, but my hope is maybe I can go around, do that beach, and then walk up from there and back over, and then into town, because the grocery store will be open this afternoon, and I need to get some food. Otherwise, we're rationing for the next few days. So yes, that is the plan. I'm lucky that the grocery store's open for a few hours, which I was not expecting. I thought I would be rationing, but that's nice. So yeah, that's kind of the plan. I'm so excited. I know the water's going to be cold though. It's been a very busy day. I don't even know the last time I updated you. It was probably like, I don't know if I updated you after my swim. There you go. No, I'm now, like, I've changed locations entirely. So I've now gone from Iona, which I left at like 8 this morning. And then I'm now in Calgary Bay, which is on the Isle of Mull. So Iona's just off the Isle of Mull on one side. It's kind of like a backward C shape, if you will. So like Iona's down here and Calgary Bay's like up here, and I had to take like 3 buses to get here. But I'm here for the night. This is my view out of the window. We've got mountains and beaches and flowers. Honestly, so good. But yes, so it's been a very travel heavy day. I've also got no signal here, which is fine. I haven't really been using my phone anyway, but I have a lot of time now. Well, I don't really. It's like what, 2:30 I think. I'm gonna have something to eat because I had like an early lunch, so I'm just gonna have like something like a banana, I'm thinking. And then read my book. I've also got a campfire here. I'm so excited, even though now I'm gonna smell of campfire for the next like little while, but I'm in a don't even know what to call it. I guess it's like a pod, but like maybe a bit more camping than a pod. Like it's in a pod, but I'm still like in my own sleeping bag and everything. But yes, that's where I am tomorrow night. So, and I think a bit like a washing machine maybe. If not, that's okay. Everything can smell like fire until I get to Skye after the West Highland way. But yes, that's what I'm up to. Yeah, I have to leave at like 8 in the morning again to get over to Tydrum, which is where I'm staying tomorrow, so then I can start the walk from Bridge of Orkney and walk all the way to Fort Williams over 3 days. So yeah, that's kind of the update. I'm just gonna sit here and read, listen to the beach, listen to the waves. Yeah, life is great. The hiking hair is in. I just had a shower. I'm now at Tydrum, I think that's how you pronounce it. But the start of it is Bridge of Orkney, which is like a 9-minute drive. Actually, I could actually walk from here, but it's going to be a miserable day tomorrow. That probably, in the end, I'll appreciate having knocked off that whatever K's that is. I don't even know how many K's it is, but it's not that many. But yeah, no, this is literally like right on the footpath where I'm staying right now. But I'm in a bit of like a hobbit hole. I think they're called hobbit huts. It was like my one thing that I spent a bit of money on this trip, just to have a bit of a reset, because I've been camping and I'm going to be camping the entire time after this, so it's a bit of a break from all of that and a bit of a reset before I start my 54Ks or whatever it is. But I'm going to start, I need to catch my bus at like 6:30 in the morning, so I get started at 6:45. So yes, I've got an early start tomorrow. It's like not even 6 p.m. yet, and I'm going to have some dinner and head to bed early. I don't have very much signal here, so it's not like I have much to do. I'm just gonna eat my dinner, read my book, and go to sleep. I think it'll be nice to have like a bed, even though I've still got my sleeping bag, because I was not going to spend an extra £5 on pillow and bed sheets. Yep. But yes, that's it's nice to be out of the rain for a bit, I guess. I mean, all my facilities really are still a bit out there, but like I've got a fridge, a microwave, and like a kettle in here, which is kind of nice. Might make myself a tea as well. But yeah, that's what we're up to. I'm excited for tomorrow, although it's going to be raining all day. So, and it's not like a nice light rain, it'll probably be like this. I'm gonna get drenched. Yeah, for like 5 hours. I probably shouldn't be doing it, but I have to do it. Because otherwise I'm a bit stuck. I guess I could take a bus up to Fort Williams, but then there's no fun in that. Anyway, we're just gonna do it. Just gonna get it done. Apparently it's gonna take me 4 to 5 hours, I think, tomorrow, but I reckon I can do it in 4, maybe a bit more. And then honestly, that'll take me until like lunchtime if I start at 6:45 in the morning. So Luke, you might just sit up tent at lunchtime and then have a relaxing afternoon out of the rain. But yes, that's what we're up to. But yeah, the hair's in. We all now know that like if my hair's in 2 braids, we're going hiking, because otherwise my hair is a nightmare to deal with while walking. And like, it's the one time I wish I have short hair. I love my long hair. I'm never gonna cut it. Don't get me wrong. But this is like the one time I'm like, hello, I don't want my hair right now. But yeah, the race is gonna have some tea, read a book, and go to bed so I can wake up really early. We are on our way. I've been walking for probably 45 minutes, although I keep stopping to like fix things. But started at Bridge of Orkney, and I'm on like the bit of the uphill according to my little piece of paper. So that's supposed to be an hour long, so surely I'm almost done. But I can't see very much, so that's not so fun. Yeah, there's no views, it's just fog. It is like 7:45 because I started at 7. The rain's supposed to come in about 3, and I do not want to be stuck in it. I think it's supposed to rain the whole time, but it's going to hit badly for the night at 3, so I really need to make sure I set up my tent before then, hoping to get there by 2. I don't remember how many days it is. I think today's like 18 maybe, so a middle day. But yeah, so fingers crossed. It really shouldn't take me 7 hours, but you never know. So yeah, I'm supposed to have beautiful views, but we don't. That's okay. A bit sad, but it is what it is, I guess. No, I definitely did beat the night. I got here at like 1. No, I got here at 12:30. I was set up by 1. I just hadn't, which is why I got this, but the rain is pouring down. Right when it started, when it rained, so the wind. It was a lovely walk. I will say I did it in no break because I was like a bit stressed that time, but it was tough. By the end I was like, I needed the break. There was no point at that point. So yes, and I was on my feet to like, let's hope that goes away. Yeah. But I've got a shorter day tomorrow in the 14Ks, which I might do a little bit extra. Find somewhere to camp a little bit further on, because the next day is then 24Ks, and I'll be colour for an extra K that you do roughly at that point. Yeah. I'm so glad I beat this rain. It's been a few days since I updated anyone. I am now in Skye. So when was the last time? I think I talked to you like first day of West Highland Way, maybe? Yeah, I think so. And then pretty much walked and slept and ate. Yeah, I was basically just surviving for like 3 days, so kind of forgot to do anything. But I know I took a few like scenery videos, I think. But yes, so I did 58 Ks over 3 days. And then today I just got on a bus and from Fort William, and I'm now in Portree in Skye. And I've got like a bus tour tomorrow that'll take me to like all of the main Skye spots. And then from there I will only have like one more day, which I'm going down to like the bottom of Skye, and I'm camping down there for a night. So yes, we don't have long left, but the last few days were challenging. I'll say that. I was like physically exhausted constantly, and that's only like what, 58 Ks. I think the total of the West Highland Way is like 154 Ks. So yeah, we're not there yet, but I'm trying to like build up my kind of resilience, I think is the right word, to it, so I can start doing longer multi-day treks, and then hopefully at some point I'll be able to do like the full thing, although I don't think I will. I might do it in sections, but also like I did the best bit apparently, so I'm not sure. But I'm finally washing my clothes today. My socks are disgusting. Also, I've been living in this tent for like, I don't even know how many nights. 6, I think. And I've got another like, I don't know, 3 to go. I'm kind of sick of it, not gonna lie. But it's kept me great, like it's kept me dry, warm. I have no complaints. But yeah, so apologies for that, not updating. I'm just trying to live it more than be on my phone, and also like I wanted to save my charge, so, and also I forgot because that was the last thing on my mind. Because I would like finish my walk and I would just like set up my tent, and that would be it because my legs would be cramping. And I will say, like, I was only doing like 20k a day, but that 20k with the backpack, that's like quite heavy. I should have weighed it. I don't have anything to weigh it with though, but I know it's like probably half my body weight. More. I'm hoping it's not more. I think it's probably about half my body weight, so that's not so fun. But yeah, there you go. I finally updated you, and I'll show you some more tomorrow and the last day. Sorry.
It's such a nice thing to do, to travel with your family.
I was just editing this and I realised that I never ended it or gave an update after kind of Skye. So I was actually supposed to stay in Skye until the Tuesday. So I was supposed to have 3 nights in Skye, 2 at Portree and 1 at Elgo. But I then had the day that you just kind of saw little clips of the fairy pools, and that was a bus tour, and that was great. Although I didn't actually get to see like Old Man of Straw or like East Point and a few of those because the cloud cover was so bad. So that was not so great. But it was raining so much that it got to the point where everything was wet and it was just not happening. So I ended up cutting my trip short. And as I was packing up, my tent actually got ripped. So I'm very glad that I ended up deciding to back up because I wouldn't have been able to camp the last night anyway. So I didn't actually do Elgol, which was supposed to be my last night. So I just cut it a day short, and I'm actually thinking I might have to go back up to Skye because I want to like see the Old Man of Straw, obviously, and some of those like East Point and all the other things that I did not get to see. So that's my plan. Obviously, I've got a bit of time living in Edinburgh to go see. Though, so I'm thinking maybe a spontaneous weekend trip at some point when I know the weather will be good. So maybe that's a next year thing, or a September, like August, September. I'm not sure. But yes, so unfortunate, but that's a little update. Anyway, I'm gonna end this here. And I've just started filming my next one. So I will see you next week.